Hello world, we are anonymous. You already know what we are capable of. The corrupt fear us, the honest support us, the heroic join us. Today we will present to you why Mumbai is not able to solve its rain issues. There hardly is a world city, a title which Mumbai aspires to, that can come to a halt the way Mumbai does, almost every year during the monsoon. Here are 10 reasons why Mumbai has to suffer every single year. 1. The city has a drainage problem. Every time it rains when the high tide is on, the rainwater does not flow out of the city. It backs up and inundates every low-lying part. 2. Among the low-lying parts is the railway tracks, said to be a few feet below the mean sea level, MSL, and that explains their submersion. The compounding is by the garbage that chokes the escape paths. 3. The stormwater drains, over a century old in the island part, have not been completely renewed, though a big-ticket project, Brimstad, is underway at snail's pace. The costs have escalated, and the pace is not improving. However, the poor drainage system is not the only reason. It's the intensity of the precipitation and its timing, coinciding with the high tides. It has a lot to do with the way solid waste is managed. 4. Though it is a routine requirement to be routinely attended to, contracts for clearance of drains, nalas as we call them, are issued late. The work starts after a lag, and the contractor hopes the muck not cleared would somehow get washed away, and he has saved the expenditure of having to clean them up. 5. The contractors who failed and hold the city to ransom are not punished. They, in fact, continue to be bidders for the work year upon year, and no one bats an eye. In fact, it is a routine, so live with it. The city has a habit of calculating the loss of business or the impact on the economy. It may make sense to impose an equivalent as fine on the contractors. 6. The elected ward representatives, who are there because they chose to be in civic politics, do not give a damn about the management of the solid waste management in their bailiwicks. They do not inspect the drains, except when a bigwig of the respective parties tears out for a photo op. Oops. Inspection. The biggie issues instructions. The officials nod their heads, and then wait for the next year for the theater of the absurd. It gives the impression that the politicians are hand in glove with the contractors, mainly because the city residents are not of the go lynch mindset. So what's a heavy rain and a disruption? The city has learned to live with, except that the media hyperventilates on it, and then waits for the next breaking news. 7. It is not understood that solid waste management is not only a piece of work to be taken up before the monsoon. They need to be kept constantly clean because there are health hazards of not attending to them. 8. Some 10% of the city's garbage is plastic, which means 650 metric tons per day. Each plastic bag weighs a few grams, even a plastic bottle. Imagine the abandon with which plastic is thrown. It is possible that the weight estimated is of only the garbage collected. The plastic bags are the real culprits, while the other solid wastes, including construction material and thermocol, to add to the crisis. 9. The officialdom of the civic bodies are culpable too. They approve the poor work done by the contractors, and are responsible for the delayed contracts because the standing committee takes its own time for venal reasons. Settling cuts is more important than getting the work done speedily. 10. Above all, the city resident is a culprit too. He throws the garbage anywhere, but he is helpless as he is careless. Helpless because there are no convenient garbage bins, and even if the claim is of 7,500 tons of garbage per day, it is the collected garbage. The quantity of the uncollected garbage is anyone's guess, but they are what choke the drains, walk through the slums, which accommodate half the city's population, and the picture about the solid waste management practices emerge: no bins, careless flicking of the garbage as far away from one's dwelling. However, the well-heeled are not innocent. They run shops and throw the garbage out on the sidewalk. They throw them out of the window. They are nonchalant about it, till the city is disrupted. But Mumbai believes in karma, and commentators brandish it as the spirit of Mumbai. So strong is the belief in karma that the city had forgotten that it has a river called Mithi till the 2005's cloudburst wreaked unprecedented havoc upon Mumbai. It was a drain till then. Unfortunately, even that has not been unclogged a decade after the rediscovery of a river. It's time for people to wake up and select proper government. Keep expecting us. We do not forgive. We do not forget. We will be back.